Okay, now I would like to show you how to use MySQL on OpenShift. But we will create a new application, so I will also show you how to delete the old application. So go to this home link, and then you see all your application you are able to create when you have a free account, only one of them, and then click on this button here. Then just copy the name of your application into this field and then delete this application. So my application is deleted and we'll create new project. So let's click on new project. I will call this project MySQL test. Okay. As you will see later, I can just start with MySQL and then add Tomcat, or just first Tomcat and then add MySQL. It doesn't matter. So when you have a Tomcat application on OpenShift, you can just continue with the previous project and add, and the same way MySQL. You will see later. So I will call it MySQL. That's right. Oh, test. And we create it. And sorry, this is in use. Maybe I've used, okay, MySQL minus, for example, servlet test, whatever, created. And this moment, of course, we can start with Tomcat, but I would like first to show you in this video how to install MySQL and how to install phpMyAdmin. So first install MySQL. Just filter and choose the last one, persistent MySQL. Create it. Don't change anything, not anything. Just I suggest not to change a lot here. The only thing what I would like you keep is the name of database service name. Just in a second I will show you why, because I will just show you how to install phpMyAdmin, and then I have just hard and coded this name. So this is it. Now we will need to have a username, user password, and so I will just do the following. The username, I will just set it to user. Just choose whatever you want. The password, I will set it to password. Of course, password. Of course, don't do it on your real application. And then we set the password for root. I'll just do the same way how we have as we have it on Linux, just in the standard application, root and root. The password will be root. Here we have the name of our database. Okay, let's keep it sample. Oh, maybe not. I will just change it to LLC, because in my example program I use this name. It doesn't matter. You can choose whatever you want. Just think about it when you write your program. And this is all created. And this is created. You have here all the data you need, user and password and database LLC. And of course you can use user and user. I will use user and user in my application. You will see we have much more possibilities when we use the user and user. So let's go back to our project, OpenShift. This is the test. And at this moment it's not working. We will need, you see that you're on the limits with your resources, and this is because, okay, let's go to resources and quota, and you see that not everything is taken, but persistent volume is taken. We have only one, and you have one So when you have the free account, you can use, for example, one database, or you can add just persistent storage here. At this moment, you are not able because we have MySQL. So you can decide what you want to have. Let's go to overview and see if our MySQL is installed. It takes time. Okay, it's created. So now the problem is how we just access this MySQL, how we can manage our databases. So the one way, if you like it, I will not do it in this way, but I will show it to you because you can use it also with other application. Click on this pod here, and then you can choose terminal. When you choose terminal, you are inside of the terminal of the Linux machine where your MySQL is installed. So okay, ls we have some files. So if you want to use it, you can use it. You can use wget to download data, whatever you want. I don't want to use it. I would like to use phpMyAdmin. So let's go back to the overview, and then I would like to add phpMyAdmin. So of course, for phpMyAdmin, I will need a PHP server. So let's add something to our application. And here is our project, and just on the right hand side you have add to the project. Click on it, and then you will be able to add something to your project. Think about it, that your just resources are limited, and at the same time you will be able only to run 2 pods. At this moment, one is taken by the MySQL. So let's choose PHP first, and then just choose this PHP 7 here, the first one. Select it, and okay, I will call it PHP MyAdmin. Sorry, it was too fast. And now, well, we need just PHP MyAdmin installation. Of course, you can do it by yourself, and I prepared for you such an installation. When you go to my GitHub repositories, github.com tomek-servlets, you will see here phpMyAdmin. Just click on it. This is a phpMyAdmin prepared to use with OpenShift. I will just show you what I changed. When you go to setup, and then you see this. Oh, sorry, not this one. Okay, now this is okay. Sorry, this is it. Here you have the config enc php file. This is the only file I changed. Just to show you, here you have the host name. This is MySQL. This is the same what I've chosen when I created my MySQL application inside of OpenShift. So this is the only change. If you use another way, just fork this PHP project from GitHub and just change it. But because we use the standard one, it should work. So clone it and copy the URL, go back to OpenShift and just paste it here, and then click on create. It will be a little bit faster than before. Just click on the project name, go back to the project, and you see we are creating now the phpMyAdmin. It means just PHP pod with phpMyAdmin inside of it. One more time. We need to wait a little bit. So when you see this blue one pod, you will be able to use it. So wait a second. It starts one more time. We can click on logs. Takes a second. You also see that the system has recognized that we have a composer JSON file. So composer was started, so you can just use it with other PHP applications too. So let's wait. Almost everything is ready. So it will be a little bit faster because we need to install it. So we have just PHP files. Okay. Almost done. Okay. And then go to overview to see if it's working. Okay, the second part. Think about it. You have only two. So at the same moment, you can start only two of them. Okay, it's working. Click on the link. As previous time, it takes just a second. And welcome to phpMyAdmin. You can use, I will just do it first with user, which I created. User and then password. Go. So you connect and you see only this LLC database which we created before. What I will do, I will just log out and then I will log in with root. And I set root. I set the password for root to be root. And go. And in this way, you see here this LLC empty database. The advantage is when you use the root, you can just here create more databases if you want to use them. So everything is not everything because our database is not is at this moment empty, but MySQL is working. We are able to connect using phpMyAdmin. Or we go to the next part where we will use Tomcat, Servlets, and MySQL together. Let's fill our database with some data. So let's go one more time here to my database. I'm logged in as a root user. When you go to databases, you will see that the new created database use Latin Swedish. So let's change it. Click on the database. Sorry, not this one. On the LLC. Okay, this is it. And then go to operations and change this Latin to UTF-8. And one more time, UTF-8. And then general CI. And okay, so our database is prepared. Now import some data. I have an old application and an old SQL file. I will use it. And this is this file. Open. You can create your own files in order to use it with your application. And then go. And we have our database with some very simple databases. Not really very good created, but just this is only for demonstration. So everything here is created. My database is okay. So this is the end of the second part. In the next part, I will show you how to install MySQL with Tomcat applications.